Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hill. This is our third lesson from our book, Amazing Bats. Today we are going to read pages 14 through 21. We're going to answer a few questions on our skill sheet, and we're going to identify some interesting facts as well on our second skill sheet. So we're going to read pages 14 through 21. First thing we're going to do is look at these photographs on the pages before we start reading. Check him out. Here's another photograph of a night sky with lots of bats flying in it. Check out these little guys. Looks like they're all hanging upside down somewhere, and they're kind of little. How about him? He's an interesting looking little thing, isn't he? I think he might be one of my favorites. He's kind of cute. So we're going to go back to page 14. We're going to read just a few pages and see what these guys are all about. So take another good look at him. 3 kinds of vampire bats live in Latin America. Vampire bats pierce the skin of an animal with their fangs and then lap up the blood with their tongues. Look at those teeth. Ugh. In winter, when there are fewer fruits, flowers, and flying insects for bats to eat, some bats travel to warmer places. Millions of free-tailed bats spend summers in Texas and New Mexico. In winter, free-tailed bats travel hundreds of miles south to feeding spots in Mexico. These little guys are cute. Other bats live in cold places, spend the winter in a deep sleep called hibernation. These bats go without eating for 5 or 6 months. They live on stored body fat and lose as much as half their body weight during the winter. Here's this cute little guy again. Many stories about bats are untrue. For example, bats are not blind. Many bats can see very well. Bats also use sound echoes called sonar to locate insects and other foods. So using that part of our story, we are going to open up your skill packet document on your in your Google Classroom. You are going to answer questions 6, 7, and 8. On question number 6, the answer is on page 15. Question number 7, the answers are on page 18 and 19. And question number 8 is on page 21. So again, once you finish answering these questions, do not hit the turn in button. We will not turn it in until Friday after you finish your AR test. Okay? So do not hit the turn in button. On the second skill sheet in your packet, you are going to name one fact about a vampire bat. The vampire bat was on page 15, and the free-tailed bat was on page 17. So whatever fact you think is the most interesting about those bats, doesn't have to be a complete sentence. I put a little bullet point there just to kind of remind you that it does not have to be a complete sentence. So that's your assignment after you watch the video. If you want to watch the video more than once, you're welcome to. If you would like to watch videos 1, 2, and 3 in order, you're welcome to do that as well. Just remember, do not hit submit on your skill packet. We will use this again tomorrow to complete the lesson for the week. We will review it when we go live, and then we will take an AR test using your notes. So if you have any questions, I will be available through Remind, and we will go from there. Thank you.